Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky Widmer here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to give you my must-sits. These are guys this week in fantasy football. Stay away from them. You're not going to want to start them. Probably not going to have that good of performances, and I'm going to get right into it. The first one, the Patriots defense, and the reason why I say that is there's some of these players. One of them is going to be number 3. I had to double check on this list if I took him off or not. But yeah, number 3 on this list, another person from this game. I'd stay away from the Patriots D in this one. The Jets, this could be a shootout, especially if Ryan Fitzpatrick comes to play against Tommy Terrific and the Patriots. If you've got the Patriot D, you're going to start him. Go ahead, sit him, because Ryan Fitzpatrick could just ruin your day. And number 4, I know he had a 33-point performance in ESPN leagues, but guys, if you have Matthew Stafford, go ahead and don't buy into that hype. He was playing the Bears. Let's be honest. He was playing the Bears, and that game was just passing all over the place. Most of those points for me coming off of that, the touchdown that should have been, or the Calvin Johnson reception at the end of the game. Going up against the Vikings, a little bit tougher of a defense. So Matthew Stafford will not have another 33-point performance. I don't even think he hits 12. He could have a 10-point performance or less in this game. It all depends on how those corners play against Megatron in the secondary. Then at number 3, I said that I was coming back to this Patriot Jet game. LeGarrette Blount. I know a lot of you guys are going to think, but dude, Ricky, LeGarrette Blount had a big game last week. Yeah. But Patriot running backs, and Bill Belichick is known to do this. Oh, you had a big game last week? Yeah, we're going to use the other one this week. Oh, that guy had a big week? Yeah, we're going to go back to the other one this week. Lewis is going to have the big game if a running game has a big game, because the Jet defense is no chopped liver. The only reason Blount had a big game was because he likes to destroy the Colts. Plus, he had a touchdown, his first receiving one of the year. I want to say he had a rushing one too. But yeah, he just likes to destroy the Colts. The Colts have no answer for the blunt force trauma they suffered because of the Patriots. Then at number 2, their counterpart is one of my must starts, the guy that they're going to go up against in the pass game, but the Seattle Seahawks defense. And I hate to say this, I have them in the onside kick league. Mark doesn't know this yet, but we're not starting the Seattle Seahawks D this week on Thursday night. Not going to have a good time. Colin Kaepernick is going to have a fantasy game over the Seahawks. Do the Niners win? Maybe. But even if they don't, Colin Kaepernick has a game against the Seahawks defense. And then number 1, my top must-sit of the week, Alex Smith. He's going up against the Steelers. If the Steelers were able to limit Carson Palmer to the amount of points that he had, Alex Smith is not going to have any kind of success, especially with, I know he has Kelsey and Macklin, but without that run game to help him, without Charles there to help him, it's just not the same offense. He's going to struggle, not get a ton of points, probably a sub 10-point performance for Alex Smith in this one. So, like I said, if you have any of these guys that you see over here to my left from where I'm sitting, could be the right on your computer screen over here. If you have any of these guys, go ahead and sit them, because they're probably not going to have a good week this week in fantasy football. But that's going to do it for my must-sits here, fantasy football, week number 7. Go ahead, tell me down below. Who would you sit? Am I wrong about any of these guys? Who would you sit? Maybe a name I did not mention this week. Go ahead, hit me up on Twitter at Ricky Widmer or at Most Valuable Pod. I love answering your guys' fantasy questions. Hey, Ricky, who should I start? Who should I sit? Go ahead, tweet at me. I will answer you guys. I love giving you guys the inside edge to help you guys win your league. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe button if you like the video. Thank you guys, though, for checking us out today. And as always, have a good day, everybody.